let me introduce you to compound interest. Compound interest is the interest on a loan or deposit calculated based on both the principal value and the accumulated interest past value. Compound interest can be thought as interest on interest and will make them sum grow at a faster rate than simple interest, which is calculated on the principal amount.
So now I'm going to explain about methodology of compound interest. So there's formula which is S equals to P bracket 1 plus I bracket the power of N. So for capital I, there's S minus P. So P refer to original principal, S refer to maturity value, I is interest rate per interest period. So formula for I is K over M, and number of interest period, N equals to MT, K is nominal interest rate, M is frequency of completion. So there's 4, which is annually 1, semi-annually 2, quarterly 4, and monthly 12.
An annuity is a series of equal payments made at an equal interval of time. Equal payments are deposited or paid periodically over time. Annuity concepts enable people to plan for the future in terms of investment or saving. Examples of annuity are job rental, insurance policy, installment payment, and annual dividends.
As you can see here, there are two familiar annuity. First of all, they are familiar to calculate the original savings. S is the future value and total amount of savings someone made. It also an accumulated amount of unpaid payments. Next, they are familiar of a loan. A is a present value of annuity and the original amount of loan, so it is initial amount of savings. After that, there are R is an amount of the periodic, N is a number of interest periods. Next, I is for interest rate per investor period. Okay, let's go to the case that we solved.
Case study 1. You are assigned to set up gaming PC business and have to borrow Rm 20,000 ringgit loan for 5 years. There are 2 banks that you have surveyed for that loan. Below are the details of the bank. Nilam Bank interest rate charge is 4.25% compounded semi-annually. Delima Bank 4.5% compounded every 3 months. The question is, calculate the total interest charge for each bank. P equals to 20,000, T equals to 5 years. For Delima Bank, K equals to 4.5%, M equals to 4. For Nilam Bank, K equals to 4.25%, M equals to 2. To solve this question, the formula is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I bracket power N. For Nilam Bank, S equal to 20,000 ringgit bracket 1 plus 0.0425 divide 2 bracket power of 2 times 5. So we got for Nilam Bank is 24,000 at 0.31 cent. For the Lima Bank, S equal to 10,000 bracket 1 plus 0.045 divide 4 bracket power of 4 times 5, and we get 25,015.01 cent. To find the total interest charged by Nilam Bank is I equal to 24,000 at 0.31 cent minus to 20,000. So the final answer we got is Rm 40,000 at 0.31 cents. Lastly, to find the total interest charged by Delima Bank is I equal to 25,015.01 cent minus to 20,000. So the final answer we got is 5,015.01 cent.
So for question 1b, which company should you choose to borrow the loan based on your answer in A and give your reason? So the answer is Nilam Bank, because Nilam Bank total interest is more lower than Delima Bank total interest. For question 1c, after 3 years, the bank changed the rate to 6% compounded every 2 months. How much should you pay at the end of 5 years? Calculate the total interest paid. Answer the question based on question B. So we need to find the value for accumulated and total interest paid for the first 3 years. So just use the formula S. P equals to 20,000, I equals to 0.0425 per 2, N equals to 2 multiplied 3. So just substitute it into the formula S, and you will get the answer 22,689.37 cents. And now we're gonna find the total interest paid, which is S minus P. Just take the answer for S and minus for 20,000, and you will get the answer 2,689.27 cents. So now we're gonna calculate the maturity value and total interest paid for last 2 years. Just use the same formula, which is S. P equals to 20,000, I equals to 0.06 per 6, N equals to 6 multiplied 2. So just substitute it in the formula and you will get the answer 22,536.50 cents. So now we're gonna calculate the total interest paid for last 2 years. So the formula is S minus P. Just take the maturity value last 2 years, which is 22,536.50 cents minus 20,000, and you will get the answer 2,536.50 cents. So now we're gonna calculate the total interest end of 5 years. So we need to add the first 3 years total interest and last 2 years total interest. So total interest for 5 years equals to 2,689.37 plus 2,536.50 cents, and we will get the answer 5,225.87 cents.
For the case study 2, Mr. Amir is a manager at company ABC Holding Berhad. He is going to retire soon and would like to maintain his lifestyle in retirement. He has 2 choices. The first alternative is to withdraw the Rm 3,500,000 from his KWSP's account and invest the whole amount in the account of an annuity scheme that pays 0.9% compounded monthly. This way, he will get Rm 10,000 every month until the account is empty. Joining a private retirement plan is another choice. Under this plan, he will get Rm 10,000 every month for 28 years. For the question A1, which option should Mr. Amir choose and justify your answer? First, for this case, we need to use the formula of initial value, which is A equal to R1 minus 1 plus I, the power of negative n over I. It is because the total amount that he withdraw from the KWSP's account will be fully invested to the investment account, and it will be the initial value of the investment account. So, we know that A is equal to 3,500,000, R equal to 10,000, I equal to 0.009 over 12, and N equal to 12T, and T is equals to the year, how many years the money will empty. Just substitute it to the equation, and after that you will get negative 59 over 80 equal to negative 1.00075, the power of negative 12T. To move the 12T to the front, we need to log the answers, and you will get negative log 10 59 over 80 equal to 12T log 10 1.00075. After that, solve the equation and make T as the subject, and we will get T is equal to 33.84 years, and round up the equation and it will become 34 years. For the choice 2, he will get Rm 10,000 every month for 28 years only. So the answer is he should choose first choice, because first choice takes longer time for him to gain money. Option B, after receiving his retirement, Mr. Asri's son needs to use a motorcycle to go to college. Mr. Asri is thinking of buying him a motorcycle through an installment plan by making a down payment of 10% followed by 60 equal monthly payments. He anticipates the motorcycle to cost Rm 11,000 and the interest charge is 8% compounded monthly. Question B1, calculate the monthly payment and the interest charge. So 11,000 times 10%, we will get 1,100. 11,000 minus the total down payment, which is 1,100, and we will get 9,900 for the total loan. And for this case, we need to use the formula of initial value, which is A equal to R1 minus 1 plus I, the power of negative n over I. With this, we know the amount of A is equal to 9,900. R is unknown because R is equal to monthly payment, so we need to find the total R after this. I equal to 0.08 over 12 and N equal to 60. Substitute the value to the equation, and we will get 9,900 equal to 49.3184 R. Make R as the subject, and we will get R equal to 274 cents. For the interest charge, substitute the values to the equation, and we will get the total interest charge is equal to 2,144.40 cents.
If he wants to settle the entire loan immediately after making the monthly payment, how much additional does he have to make and how much interest is paid? So we're going to use the formula for A, for loan, as we show here. R is 200.74, I is on 0.0812, and for 40. After we calculate, we got Rm 7,027.71. Secondly, this question also asks to calculate the interest charge. So we're going to use the formula here, I equal to NR minus A. After we use this, we got the answer. The answer is Rm 1,801.89. He has not paid her first 3 monthly payment. How much should he pay on his 4th payment to settle the outstanding arrears? So this question asks for to calculate the outstanding payment that he couldn't make it. So we're gonna use the S formula for the 4th payment. This formula, R and I is the same, but N is changed to 4. After we calculate, we got S equal to Rm 811.03.